What's good guys, this is Azim Ali and I'm back with another video. I hope you are all having a great day, and in today's video I'm going to be taking you through the second part of the home workout series as I promised the previous week. So with that being said, let's get on. What the fuck just happened? Let's get on. So, talking about the first exercise, that is going to be our push-ups. Once again, the reason why I'm adding push-ups to this video as well is because push-ups is a very fundamental basic exercise for all your chest, your shoulders and your triceps. It's probably one of the best exercises out there, but wait a second, because we are going to add a bit of a modification to it. What we are going to do here is we are actually going to add more tempo to it. And how we are going to add tempo to it is we are going to add 4-second negatives to it. And what I mean by 4-second negatives is you have to go down in the count of 4 seconds. So while you are going down, you have to go down in the count of 4 seconds. So it's going to be like 4, 3, 2, 1, as you can see in this video. And while you are coming up, you are actually going to come up through the count of 3, 2, 1, and you have to repeat this. Once again, I'm going to repeat it right here. 4, 3, 2, 1, and then 3, 2, 1. With that being said guys, let's move on to the next exercise. So before moving on to the next exercise guys, the one thing that I would like to tell you is the sets and reps. Like I forgot to talk about in the previous point, the sets and reps for your push-ups is going to be 4 sets of AMRAP. And what I mean by that is as many reps as possible. That is AMRAP. So you have to go to failure for the whole 4 sets that I have given you right here. You have to go to failure. You are not going to leave even a single rep in the tank. You are going to have to go all out. So with that being said, moving on to the next exercise, that is going to be your inclined back press. Now how you are going to perform this exercise right here is, if you don't have an access to a dumbbell or anything like that, then you will use the bag, the books that you have accumulated through your childhood from your school and everything like that. Put all of those books in your bag and let's put that bag to good use. And how I am talking about is as you can see right here in this video, all you have to do is you have to perform like you would perform your incline chest press. If you have a bench, then good. But if you don't have a bench, then you have to use some way. You have to get creative. So as you can see here, you can use this technique as well. Now, one thing that you guys need to keep in mind is you won't flare out your elbows a lot. You need to keep focusing on not flaring out your elbows. All you have to do is you have to keep your elbows neutral, like you can see right here. With that being said, let's move on to the next exercise. So talking about the next exercise, that is going to be our diamond push-ups. Now once again, the only modification we are going to add to the diamond push-ups is going to be the 4-second negative and 3-second positive like we added in the normal push-ups. But wait a second, if you haven't already checked out my first week's video, go and check it out. I'll put the card right here. But moving on to the exercise, one thing that you need to keep in mind with diamond push-ups is you don't have to flare your elbows out a lot. All you have to do is you have to tuck your elbows in. Like you can see right here, all you have to focus on is keeping your elbows tucked in so that you can hit your shoulders, your chest and your triceps as effectively as possible. So with that being said, let's move on to the next exercise, that is going to be your inverted rows. Now inverted rows guys is going to be specifically for your back. So how you are going to use inverted rows is, once again, if you have access to a rod, then it's good enough. But if you don't have any access to any rods around you, then what I would recommend is hang on to anything possible. The other thing that you have to do is you have to keep your legs on the ground. You don't actually have to hang. All you have to do is you have to come in a hanging position, and as you can see right here in this video, you have to perform the exercise exactly as shown here. Now what we are doing with inverted rows is we are actually learning to contract our back in the best way possible. This is probably one of the best exercises for your upper back, for your middle back, especially for you guys out there who has a hard time maintaining a mind muscle connection, then this is probably the best exercise for you guys. Now talking as for the sets and reps, the sets and reps that you are going to apply to these exercises that I've just shown here is going to be 4 sets of AMRAP. As many reps as possible. You have to go all out, you have to go to the failure. Now with that being said, let's move on to the next exercise. Now talking about the next exercise, that is going to be your pull-ups. So one of the things that you need to keep in mind with pull-ups is, once again I'm going to add time under tension here. The reason why I'm adding time under tension is because we can't always go heavy, but we can actually put muscle under stress without actually going heavy, and that is where time under tension comes into play. What time under tension does is, it makes your body feel like, okay, I'm breaking down the muscle even though I'm not using as much weight. So because your body doesn't know what weight it is using. Your body has no fucking idea if you are doing a 180 kg deadlift or a 270 kg deadlift. So you don't need to worry that. But we have to shock our body. We have to give our body some purpose, some reason to actually break down that muscle and get better than what it was last time. So that is where time under tension comes into play. So one of the things we are going to add here once again is going to be the 4-second negative. Now what you can do here is, while you are performing your pull-ups, that is on the positive, that is on the contraction portion of your pull-ups, as you can see right here, you have to go up in 3 seconds, and while you are actually coming down, you have to come down on a 4-second negative. So while you are coming down, as you can see here, you have to come down in a 4-second negative. So it's going to be like 4, 3, 2, 1, and while you are going up, it's going to be like 3, 2, 1. So with that being said, let's move on to the next exercise, that is going to be your back shoulder lateral raises. Now how you are going to apply these here is, once again, add as many books as possible and go as heavy as possible for the rep range and the sets that I'm going to give here. So the sets and rep is going to be 3 sets of 20 reps. So as you can see right here in this video, all you have to do is perform lateral raises, but this time you actually have to perform them with the back. One of the things that you guys are going to do here is, you are going to make it as heavy as possible for the rep range that I have given you, so that you can actually break down the muscle and try to add on new tissue to your body. So sorry for the interruption guys, but the video is actually ending up being too long. So we have decided to split it into 2 parts, that is going to be the upper body and the lower body. So the lower body portion we'll be uploading this upcoming Wednesday. So stay tuned for that. With that being said guys, I'm going to end today's video right here. If you actually enjoyed this video, show some love by liking this video. Comment down in the comment section below if you have any further queries or if you have any further video recommendations, and please don't forget to subscribe to this channel and also press on the notification bell. Until next time, have a nice day. See you guys.